How's it going, everybody? So, 0.4.11 for Teamfight Manager 2. Once again, another update patch. This one's mostly just a whole bunch of bug fixes, but we're gonna go over them really fast. Fixed an issue where region, league, and competition names could be changed, and official competition editing could appear to revert to their default names. Names of database are now displayed consistently. Okay. Fixed an issue where player records could be missing from the records tab. Player team and contact periods and playoff match records are now reflected correctly when existing saves and newly recorded match information are mixed. Okay. Fixed solo rank tab sorting, so it now sorts the full ranking lists instead of only the current page. Okay. Fixed an issue where the shortcuts for the opposing team jungler view was missing from shortcut settings, and some in-match shortcut guides did not reflect changed settings. Okay. Fixed an issue where the game could close and starts a band pick tutorial matching them if the opponent's team was missing. Interesting. Fixed an issue where loading and dates per session could stop at certain competition schedule boundaries, such as after Division 2 spring season, due to past scheduled matches that had not yet been finalized or team matches waiting for multiplayer connection. Okay. Fixed news content that delivers fan match predictions before a match begins. Predictions reflect team rating, starting roster strength, recent official match flow, head-to-head record, league standings, and fan atmosphere. And virtual odds are also displayed for immersion. Okay. Added Thai as support language list. Okay. Fixed an option to the display tab in settings that can apply the speed selected immediately before highlight. Playback for highlight scenes. It is off by default. When off, highlights play at 1 times speed as before. Okay. Fixed an issue where, when accepting a contract renewal, salary would be paid under the existing salary until the existing contract ends. The new contract terms are now applied on the contract start date, and the changed salary and contract period are announced through news at the time of application. Okay. Fixed an issue where the re-sign offer screen could show the past contract team salary budget if the new full salary was deducted. Okay. Fixed an issue where revenue such as prize money could be reflected in actual cash on hand, but not immediately reflected in the recruitment budget or salary budget. Okay. Fixed an issue where the home stadium capacity, maintenance costs, and upgrade values could be applied incorrectly in custom databases or existing saves. Okay. Fixed an issue where the detail screen could fail to appear in some players, teams, league, or solo rank information in a custom database did not match the default data structure. Okay. Fixed an issue where restarting multiplayer leagues, some players could be assigned to the wrong team. Okay. Fixed an issue where in multiplayer leagues with hidden stats enabled, stats for your own team players and players revealed through recruitment scouting would no longer become hidden again after saving and reloading. Okay. Fixed an additional issue where the Shonen Hero achievement could fail to unlock on Steam for existing saves that has already met its conditions. Okay. Improved parts of the match engine logic related to defending the allied base. This improvement is intended to reduce cases where units suddenly move elsewhere right before finishing an objective or attacking the enemy nexus. Okay. Due to match engine code changes, your replays may change. I was going to make a video for a previous match I did, but then there were already there was a patch and it said, yeah, your game replays may differ, and it did a little bit, so I'm a little sad about that, but it's okay. Adjusted rookie player and FA candidate pool generation rules and top prospect distribution so they are maintained more consistently by region and position. Ooh, so this actually answers a question I had of, as the years go on, do new players get generated? And looks like the answer is yes, so I'm happy about that. Okay. Adjusted the aging curve so overall stats inflation is reduced. Player stats are maintained more stably into the late 20s, and later decline progresses more gradually. Instead of all the players instantaneously going straight to stats of 1, that's good. Added fixed an issue where transfer fee negotiations could incorrectly reject offers as if the selling team had no replacement for that position, even when the usable replacement existed, or immediately rejected offers that could have remained negotiable. Okay. Fixed an issue where leftover translation files. Okay. Fixed an issue where after no accepted contract renewal was waiting for the current contract to end, submitted new renewal terms, could keep showing the old contract end date. Okay. Fantastic! If you encounter any issues while playing the game, please feel free to contact us at any time at teamsamoyed@gmail.com. How's it going? So, quick patch. Without further ado, let us return straight back to the game. Hopefully that was a seamless transition. I've also got something else. Alrighty. Finances, they're going up and up and up and up. Looking good for us. We are currently ranked 5, and it looks like we are gonna maintain rank 5. I would love to get to at least rank 4, so I could be in the winner's bracket. Improve our chances of making it to playoffs and whatnot. Where we left off, we still have one more game to play before I believe the next patch is going to hit. Pretty certain it should be happening right here. In fact, what we're going to go ahead and do is statistics, team stats, Vortex Vipers, request practice match for the day after. Okay. Manager is feisty. Nice. Team info, they are very satisfied right now. I'm very happy about our fans with that. That they are hopefully as excited as we are. Scrim against Vortex Vipers has been approved. Team power rankings. Where are we? We're ranked 71! Yes! Oh, we've gotten so much better. Balance change has been going up and up. We've got a lot more recruitment budget all of a sudden. What happened to our money? Where did we get this extra money? Interesting. But we are making a lot more money. Proceed. Weekly meta-analysis. Ogre is at a 70%. Lancer is at 72%? That can't be right. Alrighty. So Ogre's doing really strong. Is Ogre strong at the bot lane? I don't think so. But I do find it interesting that the AI still thinks that the best item for Ogre is going to be fan predictions. What? Nah. In the last 5, we have 4 wins and 1 loss. It's just the opposing team is statistically better. 1 hour before kickoff, the fan prediction tally has arrived. The expected winner leans towards Vortex Vipers, but there are still fans standing behind Crisco because these predictions can carry each fan's loyalty to their team. It is still too early to call the result, but the attention on today's match is powerful. Oh my goodness. Let's see how this goes. We're expected to lose with only an 18% chance to win. I think we have a much better chance than that. They do love the Pyromancer and the Archer. So, head-to-head, we've lost once against them. Mask is their best player. They tend to pick Pyromancer, Archer, and Hammerer. Okay. Neeb, I think we're going to go ahead and can have as our start. Who's on? We are going to attempt to get that Ogre. This meta is Ogre defining. Is defined by the Ogre. If I remember... Oops, I completely forgot to enable sounds. There we go, much better. Is that it better, everybody? Fantastic. Alrighty, get rid of the Shadowmancer. It's a very strong counter against the Ogre. Or at least it was a while ago. And then we're going to ban the Hunter. Do they first pick Ogre? They first pick the Sniper. So we're going to take Ogre, and we're going to take Gambler. They take Executioner, and they take Prisoner. We're going to grab the Monk, because they let that on through. And Cavalry? Or do I take Clown? Let's grab Ice Mage first. They take Cavalry, and then Pole Warrior. Yeah, I think we actually just take Clown. So their entire team is attack damage. Very strong for us. Yep, Cavalry Jungle. We do need to make a couple of adjustments. We're going to start off with Defense for Kuzan, followed by Health. Attack damage, health. And I think that's as good as that's going to get. Alright. Early Serpent attempts to join, so Kuzan can get even more stats. Ooh, Pole Warrior. If I recall, that was one of the potential counter picks I was considering against Ogre. I think Ogre with the boosted armor, though, is going to be just fine. For our team, Sean will do an excellent job split pushing. Gambler needs to stick with the team. And yeah, we just need to have Sean focus on the ganking. Oh, noes! Go straight back to the start of the match. And a team that we have yet to defeat. Fighting Vortex Vipers versus Crisco. Both the jungles are starting off. Actually, Cavalry is starting off very strong, especially with that attack speed. Fight in the bottom lane. The Executioner is doing a good job and grabs the Monk. How's that top lane going? Kuzan. Oh, gank's about to happen. Kuzan's taking a whole bunch of stats. Already at 21, only 40 seconds into the game. Kuzan, you need to get on out of there, man. Neeb is also sticking around way too long. As a reminder, our entire team is really low in stats. It looks like they're okay, but they started off at pretty much one of everything. We've been slowly training and progressing them up. Oh, the jump onto Kuzan. If he can get that level 3, he can stun that Pole Warrior and probably consider flipping it into his favor. There we go. There's the first level 3. Woo! Level 3 for the Prisoner. Prisoner's been actually a very big, strong standout pick. Oh my goodness, this player has such high stats. But Prisoner, absolutely strong in the current game. Ogre completely missed it in the top lane. Tower hits it. Ogre tries to chase down, but Pole Warrior just jumps on out of there. A very close fight. So where were we? Ogre is currently at 33. Prisoner is actually a very tanky champ right now. In this case, is starting off with Magic Resist, which is partially interesting against the Monk. Oh my goodness, Sean is getting jumped on, immediately goes down to half health. Hurry, Poyo gets hooked! Is bleeding, and the Sniper's going to secure the kill, along with the Cavalry jumping on in. Kuzan is looking to initiate. And at this point, Ogre lands another stun, allowing Wiosna to secure the kill. Ogre doing exactly what needs to be done, but only gets 4 more stacks. Every team is going to pivot right back to where they needed to be. Sean starting to clear out that entire jungle at a much faster pace. Oh! Ogre lands a key stun. That tower is going to be going down. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Oh, Ice Mage is going to go down! Not because of a gank, but just because they're super far overextended. Now Hurry Poyo is going to be dying. Neeb gets dragged on in. That's going to be a double kill in the bottom lane. Executioner is allowing so many kills. Cavalry dashing right on in. It's all up to Ogre to balance the odds into the favor. 43 stacks. Thanks to the early armor, the entire team having nothing but attack damage. That Ogre takes no damage. Only going to scale better into the late game. Prisoner wrapping around to secure a gank, and at this point, a skillful dodge. Executioner misses the hook, but another chain gets thrown out thanks to Prisoner. Neeb is sticking around needlessly, as he always does, and is going to feed another kill. Neeb disappointed. In the meantime, a gank at the top lane, allowing Kuzan to secure yet another kill, getting even more armor, and is already very much unkillable. Kuzan wrapping around for something. Every hit only makes him stronger. Down to half health. And at this point, the rest of the team is gonna... Oh, Kuzan has to flee because he has 0 aggression. Get in there, Kuzan! You got it! Yes! Get him! Whack! Yes! Whack! Whack! No! Darn. Kuzan being bled. The bleed from the Cavalry, the bleed from the Executioner gives extra stacks. He's currently at 105! The ultimate from the Jester. Nobody can get to the back line of Crisco. And at this point, the enemy team is now down in a much weaker position. Hurry Poyo is getting the center lane to push. Pole Warrior pushing that bottom lane in order to make something happen. Neeb is going to try to clear out that bottom lane. Kuzan wrapping around in order to try to fight the Pole Warrior, but completely abandons the team as they're being fought. Pole Warrior dashes to kill the Gambler and manages to succeed. Monk ultimate is going to speed up the entire Crisco team. And unfortunately, Kuzan uses the opportunity to dash right into the back. 122 stacks. Currently untouchable. Kuzan, get in there. Kuzan, get in there. Kuzan, you just need to attack the enemy. That's all you have to do. I looked away for just a moment. With a hook in order to get the Jester. Nukes The Executioner, and Sean is able to kill it with a dagger, and it secures the kill against the Pole Warrior. The Winions are killing Huripollo, who is insisting on staying in one spot. Sniper is getting fed. A lot of attack speed is getting the extra attack damage. Neeb is going to do what they do best and die needlessly. Kuzan, now with 179 stacks, is going to jump right into the enemy team. He's going to let him get away scot-free. Top lane goes down. The initiation, Kuzan staying in the back for some reason. Ulties! It's taking a lot of damage, 200 stacks. 213, 214. Pole Warrior gets stunned. Team Crisco takes Morgard and is now planning for Serpent. Never mind, they're all going to go back and defend the base. Oh my goodness. Please defend the turret. Or don't. The rest of the team, in the meantime... Oh, Ice Mage is getting focused! Sniper goes down! Serpent is being allowed to live for a little longer. Prisoner's trying to just walk on out of there, but does not have a free 1,200 health, thanks to lacking a passive. It's gonna be a free Serpent for the cost of the top turret. It's gonna be a lot easier for the opposing team to backdoor and secure the game. But at this point, Ogre is just unkillable. Sean is going to be split pushing that bot lane while the entire team goes top. And decides to give up on that. Neeb is going to die needlessly once again. Kuzan is getting jumped on by the entire enemy team. It's just shy of 300 stacks. Just a couple more. $300 stacks. And Ogre gets away alive after receiving a free bonus 100 stacks, which is going to be 600 more health. Is in the process of getting even more health with the item, is just missing the gold to improve it that much more. Pole Warriors trying to get bottom lane pushing again. The entire team of Crisco is grouped up, trying to score an initiation. Kuzan gets pulled in. Multiple ultimates. Cavalry retreats everybody. Snipers trying to attack whoever they can, which is only Kuzan. Ice Mage was killed in the entire exchange. And Huripollo is able to secure the kill on the Sniper. Oh, and Sean gets caught out. That's not how you do that. Huripollo is considering clearing out the bottom wave. Actually, it's quite important right now. The entire team is trying to take out that Pole Warrior. Pole Warrior goes down. Huripollo is clearing out that bottom wave. And at this point, another initiation. Ogre just has too much health. 350 stacks. 353. It's just standing under the turret. Just doesn't care. Has too much defense. Too much health. Now Kuzan has even more health regen. Was originally only getting 53 points health back per second. Is walking in, ready to tank for the entire team. And by tank for the team, does what Kuzan does best, gets pulled by the chain! I was going to say they're going to stand at the very back of the base, but at this point, Team Crisco is now agreeing it's time to turn around. 3 of the enemies dead. Time to immediately take down Morgard. It's still anybody's game, as Vortex Vipers actually currently has the gold advantage by a solid 1,000 gold. And they actually give up on Morgard. Pole Warrior goes down! Ogre lands the hit. At this point, Prisoner's just trying to get back, see if there's anything he can do. The team is tanking. The turrets are doing absolutely nothing. 1,300 health. An amazing recovery by Team Crisco. I'm proud of them. That is the Ogre meta right there for you. Cavalry, too strong? Nah, pick Ogre. Sniper, too strong? Actually, yeah, Sniper's pretty strong. They're gonna go ahead and pick Executioner? Nah, nothing against Ogre. Am I not allowed to know if I'm going to first pick or second pick? That's silly. Alrighty. We get second pick once again. We're going to continue to ban Shadowmancer as well as Hunter. They first pick Archer, which is a bad pick into the Ogre. We're going to grab Monk. Ooh, Fighter's actually pretty good. Gunner, Sniper's gone. We need the Gambler before they just prevent us from getting it at all. I'd rather us have the Ice Mage. I could consider Vampire, but I think us having Ice Mage is just going to be better. Even though Ice Mage... yeah, we'll pick the Ice Mage for our mid lane. Ooh, they grab the Clown. And the Cavalry? Well, I'm just going to grab Magic Knight then. Full attack damage team. Jungle, mid. Yep. Sounds good to me. I am worried about the... oh, wait, no, the Clown actually is not good against the Ogre at all. And once again, they have only physical damage. So, we're going to start off with defense on the Ogre. Always join. Counter jungle, actually. Poke, maintain, and that all looks good to me. Game 2, Crisco currently has the lead in this Ogre-defined meta we currently are experiencing. Clown is slowly going to be clearing everything out. Sean actually immediately going for a early level 1 gank, and it's just going to miss. Well, that's just dumb. Good job, Sean. Big waste of time. Oh my goodness! Horipoyo gets dove. Fighter versus Ogre. Ogre is going to be just tanking against everything. Horipoyo, get back. Another gank by Sean, even though he's supposed to be counter jungling, but whatever. Fighter gets out barely by the skin of their teeth. Weo's not turning around. Oh, that's way too close. Team is considering that Serpent's going to be up soon. How's Ogre doing? Only 31 stacks. It's not too bad, but could be better. Fighter's an okay matchup, especially with how tanky it can potentially be. And Ogre, at least in the early game, does not pose a threat, allowing Fighter to do what they're supposed to be doing. Ogre is joined and is now going to be focusing on taking down Serpent. Hurry Pollo is standing way too close to the enemy. He's taking way too much damage. He's going to have to be retreating. Kuzan is still at full health, just waiting for the enemy to do something. Red team ends up getting Serpent. Kuzan looking for a fight. Currently fighting 2 versus 1. That Archer's poking him to death. Oh, it secures the kill on the Archer. He's still going. Kuzan just turned around and killed him. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so bloodthirsty. Hurry Pollo standing way too close. Cavalry is just going to poke. Neeb is going to completely miss their ability. Wiosna just standing around so that way they can be killed. Sean got caught out into the jungle. Oh, just keep running. Just keep running. Sean, just keep running. Oh, thank goodness. No! Oh, gets out by the skin of his teeth. And Neeb is going to just die needlessly again. Missing all of his abilities. Fantastic. But he does ulti and keeps everybody alive. Well done. And Wiosna is going to turn around and allow the enemy to kill him. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Neeb is going to walk into the middle of the enemy team once again. He's Monk. What is Neeb's stats? Skill shot accuracy is insanely low. I am noticing he is missing an awful lot. Oh, so many stacks for the Ogre. Ogre is just tanking so much. Even more is currently at 105 stacks. Kuzan, just get in there. Just get in there. Yes, get in there. You're gonna be mine. Please. And everybody's gonna teleport it out. Honestly, it's fair. They're gonna be resetting everything. Vortex Vipers actually has a massive lead. They're winning pretty much every lane. Cavalry is absolutely fed. Sean is trying to zip in and secure an initial initiation. Absolutely destroys the clown. Crisco now has their eyes set on Morgard. Sean is standing exactly where they should to take the most amount of damage. Cavalry's jumping in. Kuzan is fleeing for no good reason at all. The enemy should be just trying to attack him. Instead, everyone's going to be resetting again, but that's just 3 kills for 1. Kuzan's trying to play it safe, as they always do. They have 0 aggression. Yes! Free stacks for the Ogre, thanks to the burn. Kuzan allowing Kuzan in order to kill. Oh, gets hit by the Archer ulti. Even more stacks at 160. That's a dead Cavalry. Hurry Pollo lands their ulti. And once again, Crisco is now actually the one seeking to take Morgard. Just a constant back and forth between the two. Morgard's at half health. It might actually go down this time. Archer taking damage, trying to make sure the turret takes it. Morgard's down to a quarter. Bottom turret's going to be going down in Vortex Viper's favor. And Morgard is finally slain. Archer's trying to solo the Serpent. Actually is doable, but Wiosna sees it. Now Crisco is going to be trying to close in. Red team takes Serpent. Archer's going to go down. Kuzan getting hit. 63 stacks. Vortex Vipers is doing the correct thing and is just trying to full out retreat. Cavalry finds Horipoyo out alone. Neeb, again, also splitting up. Kuzan hasn't received a single stack. They're doing a good job not attacking him. Both bottom lane and top lane are being pushed. 3v5. Kuzan is taking the entire thing. Ice Mage is doing a good job supplying the damage. He's gonna go down. 600, 400, 300, 200, 100. Oh, he's at 300 stacks now. The number of stacks in that entire engagement. Just watch. We're gonna also try to slow it down. 175. Clown is gonna ultimate. Gonna allow everything to bounce around. Starts throwing daggers. Gains 60 stacks just from that. By the time he's finally killed, he's now at 318 stacks, the most stacks I've ever seen on an ogre. Vortex Vipers has 20 seconds to close out the game. Or else they're in big trouble. Team Crisco is actually taking the moment to make sure that they're waiting for Ogre to come back. Neeb pushing way too far forward. Sean looking for a fight, trying to kill the Archer. Horipoyo completely alone gets caught by the cavalry. Nobody ends up dying. Or Archer ultimate goes down and Ogre is finally back up and running. Teams are now looking to deal with Morgard. Ogre trying to get the top lane pushing. Vortex Vipers looking to get bottom lane going on its own. Oh, and at this point the initiation happens. Clown and Prisoner get deleted. Cavalry is dead. And Sean calls, focus on Morgard. Is Sean the best shot caller? 34. No, Wiosna has the best calls. Archer's gonna, in return, try to take Serpent. This is a much faster acquisition for Morgard, and both Horipoyo and Wiosna says they smell blood. Fighter getting caught, but Horipoyo lives with just a little bit of health. $30 health remaining on Horipoyo. Gets out just barely. Prisoner getting caught out of position. The entire team is just trying to kill him, but he's just too tanky. Never mind, the Winians are able to do too much damage. The entire team is trying to consolidate, take out that fighter. Get to live for once, right? Brawl is happening on both the bottom and the top lanes. Sean takes out the turret in the bottom. The Winians are just too strong and is now finding that the team is building up on top of them. Ogre goes back and gets more health regen with almost 5,000 health at level 10. Kuzan is not going to be dying at all. At this point, the fight is engaging in order to defend the base. Kuzan taking a little bit of extra damage. Gambler using the ultimate in order to catch the cavalry. The cavalry goes down. Monk walks right into the center of the entire enemy team just because he can. And at this point, Morgard finally no longer is around. Ogre with 333 stacks. Morgard is up. Entire team is building up around Morgard. It is in middle lane, trying to catch the archer out of position. Kuzan's going in and secures the kill. The ultimate from the clown just gives Ogre another 40 stacks. The stun, the chase, the tower dive. The clown goes down. $383 stacks. Ogre's so good against dots. Fighter getting caught completely alone, trying to be a hero. Monk ultimate. Ogre retreating just a little bit. Center town. One of the two base towers are gone. Archer gets whacked. Kuzan has Ogre. Once again, the MVP of the game. Ogre is just way too strong. I am expecting Ogre to finally be nerfed. We're gonna have any reports from the fans? Ooh, we made a lot of money. There's the patch notes. Can't be stopped. Wins 2-0 with Kuzan as Ogre, the MVP. Game info. So before the patches, where's the statistics? Ogre is the 4th best champion once again, seeing picks and bans in everything. So I am 100% expecting Ogre to be banned here. Last time Ogre was buffed, even though it was also the 4th best champion. But only way Ogre gets removed out of the meta is because right now a lot of the champions that are also kind of strong do dots. So Ogre needs 0 survivability, or their damage needs to be reduced back down to 0. Patch notes. The following patch notes have been applied. Swordsman has received a buff. Gets picked off too quickly in team fights, so we're giving them a bit more survivability. Gets pushed around way too easily in lanes, so we're strengthening the base stats. Magic resist is increased to 18. Health is increased all the way back to 1,000. Swordsman might actually be good now. Attack is buffed back up to 101, and skill 1 movement speed is improved a little bit. Ninja did not need a buff, but he's getting buffed anyway. Survivability is too low that joining a fight feels like a risk, so we're toughing them up a little bit. I mean, you're not wrong. Fundamentals are too weak early on to get anything going. Ooh. So Ninja, that was already strong in the early game, it's their early game buffed more. More armor, more flat health, more flat attack damage. Oh, Ninja's going to be so good against Ogre if needed be, especially in the jungle. Ninja just does flat damage, and that's amazing. Priest! Health sustain is lacking enough that it can't fulfill the role, so improved their base healing and skill 2 cooldown. I actually think that a Ninja's at least A tier. Swordsman also has flat damage. There are just other champs that I think are better than Swordsman, but Swordsman's in a pretty good spot right now as well. Lancer, early game is so rough they barely survive the laning phase. You ain't wrong about that. Giving him a hand. Ooh. Ultimate move speed's increased, attack has been improved by another 20, and health gets improved once again. Pythoness! Early game is so rough they can barely survive the laning phase, giving them a hand. Armor's been improved to 24, that's nice. Movement speed, oh my goodness, that's like melee champ movement speed. And the ultimate cooldown is nearly halved? I'm gonna put Pythoness, just because of that ultimate cooldown, to A tier. Also, that movement speed will greatly improve Pythonist survivability, as well as that flat armor, which right now we're kind of in an attack damage meta, so that's really nice for Pythonist. I would almost consider Pythonist to be something for, like, the mid lane. Get it leveled up as quickly as possible, or get them fed as quickly as possible. Give them a support that's going to give them as much gold as quickly as they can, so Pythonists can get as much ability power, so they are strong in the team fights to just keep everybody alive and kill the entire enemy team. Just spam that ultimate cooldown as much as possible. I'm seeing it. I'm loving it. I love the idea that they're going to be able to deal a whole bunch of damage to the enemy team and keep the ally team alive. Pythonist, it's one of my favorite champs. Still is. Since the first game. Nerfs! Monk, base 1 is healing. Skill 1 base healing is going down. It's been the center of the meta for too long. Skill 1 base healing. It doesn't help how these values seem to have something wrong. Let's look at the monk really fast. Where's the monk? Healing increases to 192 only if it's the self-target. What? That got buffed? Skill 1 base healing has been improved, has been nerfed from 84 all the way down to 192. It got doubled. Ultimate movement speed has been reduced. Fair enough. And skill 2 range. Skill 2 range is the palm strike ability. Hunter. This actually does nothing to Monk, so Monk is still S tier. Monk's the center of the meta, and the character select, right? Hunter, a ban pick staple for quite a while, taking this chance to bring them down meaningfully, hitting much harder than intended, leaving opponents with no opportunity to answer back. The attack has been severely reduced. Ooh, that's gonna make it to where Ninja's gonna be better in the early game. Skill 2 attack damage ratio has been reduced, and the range has been reduced. Ninja's just better now. Hunter, I'm actually going to say is B tier. Devil or Demon is probably the one that's going to be better to take. We'll find out. Sniper has been sitting at the top of the meta for several patches now, so we're going in harder this time, hitting much harder than intended, leaving opponents with no opportunity to answer back. The attack damage has been reduced down from 84 to 70. That's okay, I guess. Skill 1 attack damage ratio has been reduced by 4%. Attack damage per level's been reduced. Health per level's been reduced. Oh my goodness. Ultimate hitbox size has been reduced. Movement speed has been drastically reduced. I mean... Sniper is super safe is the thing. As long as you have a team that can protect the sniper, sniper's always going to be fine. Movement speed per level has also been reduced. Skill 2 attack speed. We also did not get a new champion. Oh my goodness, Ogre is in the exact same state. He's still the meta! So, how are we feeling about Sniper? Sniper now needs at least 2 levels before Sniper can have at least as enough attack as it did at level 1 previously because of the nerf. Because even the attack damage per level, if this was the same, then it would have the same attack as it did at level 2. But now, whoo! Call me crazy, but I think Sniper is still strong. But you're gonna have to build attack damage first for the Sniper. Instead of being able to get attack speed and movement speed first. I don't know. Demon! The big ban pick staple for quite a while. That's crazy. I didn't see it. Taking this chance to bring them down meaningfully. Health has been even further reduced down to 720. Attack has been drastically reduced by losing a third of it. Ultimate stun duration has been reduced by a fraction of a second. Magic resist goes down to 12. Skill 2 cooldown has been increased. Movement speed has been reduced, and skill 1 cooldown. I don't think Demon's playable anymore. Demon does no damage, has no health. Demon's kind of just dead. Hammer! The thing that makes Hammer strong is how hard he hits against the Ogre. He also has a lot of durability, especially in that mid-game. Ban pick staple for quite a while. It's taken this chance to bring them down meaningfully. Durability is way too high, making them near impossible to bring down in team fights. Base health has been reduced. Magic resist has been gutted. Skill 2 slow duration has been reduced a tiny bit. Attack has been reduced. And ultimate range. Hammer is no longer S tier. It is all about the Ogre. Oh, we've got so many fans. We just got a massive jump in our fan base. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Statistics! Team stats. We're in 3rd place! Practice match. And against the Atomic Annihilators. Ooh, we can sneak in 1 extra game against the Mech Enforcers. Another match is already scheduled for that day. Dang. Have it, Court. Beautiful. Alrighty. So now, because of the new patch, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 before we play our first real game once again. How's everybody doing on their training? Kuzan is doing just fine on the stress. He's gotten even more judgment. That's awesome. Sean! We're trying to improve the skill shot accuracy for Sean as much as possible. Wiosna, we're trying to improve their positioning and judgment. Hurry Poyo, we are also trying to improve their positioning and judgment. Alan! We are trying to kind of just buff whatever else we can get out of it, even though Alan is pretty much as good as they're going to be. And Neeb just stresses out way too easily. It'd be great if I could sneak in 25% rest instead. But we're trying to get them to be full-fledged as support. We have a terrible judgment, it's true. I mean, yeah. Alrighty, so let's just take a look now that we've seen the buffs and the nerfs. Demon is in a very terrible spot. Just does no damage at all whatsoever. Has no durability. Demon just dies. So, the thing that makes Demon strong is for them to be able to pull an enemy out of position, and then in the middle of the enemy team, fear them all for a second for the crowd control, so the rest of the team can clear up. So Demon's still technically playable, just because of this crowd control. The next one is the Hammerer. So the Hammerer still does a decent amount of damage, has in plus 10 on the attack, but the durability has been gutted pretty badly. Though they, cooldown of their second ability that allows them to clear the waves, which would be good against Ogre, it's still there. So attack damage Hammerer for top lane is still a thing. Hunter. Hunter just doesn't do enough damage anymore. Lancer. Very strong base attack. Very strong health. Was Lancer actually buffed? Lancer was buffed. It was armor, base health. No. It's base health was improved and base attack. So for the Lancer. I mean, that makes it to where Lancer's at least much stronger in the early game, but Lancer still currently suffers in the late. Actually, the health really isn't that bad. The armor is a sad thing. I think Lancer's in an okay position. That's because it's actually a pretty decent pick against the Ogre. Its damage on the first ability is actually in a buffed state right now. Magic Knight was unchanged, if I recall. Monk technically got nerfed, and by nerfed, healing increases to this much if it only self-targets. Okay, man. Ninja got buffed. Much more durable, much more attack, much more armor. The second ability here is on a faster cooldown. I hate to say it, but we may just have to pick Ninja. Ogre's in the exact same state they were, so they are still going to be the king of the top lane. So, for who are you going to send top lane in order to fight Ogre? Oddly enough, Ninja is not the best choice. Though Ninja is a pretty decent pick because it can kill an Ogre early on, I think Hammerer is still going to be your best bet in the top lane. Vampire still is a solid choice for being able to counter it. We may just also consider keeping Shadowmancer as an open pick. Would I ever consider Prisoner top lane? What about Berserker? No, Berserker's way too fragile. I think it's just Lancer in the top lane to fight the Ogre. And then Lancer does better in team fights than Ogre does. Well, you're considering it now? Hi, don't worry, Ogre nerfs always come, right? We also know Pole Warrior does okay, but is not the correct counter pick against Ogre. What else? Priest got buffed for some reason. Pythoness got buffed even further, so the Pythoness ultimate is on a very low cooldown. Pythoness, I think, is pretty strong. Sniper is in a very much weakened state, but let's consider all of the ranged champs. Sniper got nerfed, so does even less damage, but outranges the enemy. It might actually just be Gambler's the S tier and Sniper's A, but I think Sniper is still good. The issue is Sniper is slow. Just look how slow this movement speed is. Sniper moves slower than Gambler does at level 1. It's really sad, really. Has less attack speed than everybody. Just all three of these are really in a weakened state right now. So is there any brawlers that we may just consider? Or I could still consider Pythoness with a melee kind of support. That technically would qualify as the monk. That's a dumb idea, right? Weekly solo rank report. Monk is just winning. Not Monk. Ogre's just winning everywhere. Seraph merchandise finds demands. Crisco's rating is rising. Ooh, we are now ranked 65th. That's so good. After a quiet stretch, outside perception is starting to move again. It may be worth tracking what sparked the rise. A player hitting form, a strong draft direction, or simply the right run of matchups. That record can become a useful reference point if the momentum starts to fade. Fair enough. We're actually very close to the Atomic Annihilators, only short by a couple of points. When will we get our Crisco Fox plushie win? We're back above 2 million balance. All right, practice match against the Vortex Vipers. Neeb needs some rest. We're gonna just have Alan play. Hurry Poyo is fine playing. Wiozna. Kuzan. Now that my players are starting to get better stats, their stamina's actually doing having a little bit of a trickier time being maintaining a good value. All right, this is one of our last chances to figure out the new meta. So, no new champ. I think everything still revolves around Ogre. Am I going to jungle with Ninja? I think so. We have the first pick. Am I just first picking Ogre? I think we go for trying to get the Ogre as much as possible. I think we're just gonna get rid of Ninja. Alright, so we take Ogre. They grab the Sniper. So we're gonna grab Gambler. And they grab Pyromancer. That is a mistake. I kind of want to try Pythoness. But Pythoness is also bad against Ogre, so maybe we just leave Pythoness open and we just continue to go for Monk. We just keep doing the same thing because it's not broken yet. The dream's not dead. We're gonna grab the Ice Mage. I'm just trying to debate on who our jungler is gonna be. Hunter's probably still strong, but Hunter relies on the burst, and Hunter just got a pretty big nerf. Though Hunter's weak early on, but could still be very strong late. Swordsman's also just in a better spot. I feel like Clown will just get bursted. We should probably just keep Cavalry and Clown open. What? What about Berserker? No. I'll just grab the Magic Knight. Alright, so... this practice run's kind of a botch. Counter jungle. Sean should win that. Personal items. Needs to be health first, followed by defense. Hammer is no longer as strong as it used to be. Kill for the ogre. Sean insisting on... Aw. No counter jungling. Gonna mouse over the ogre. 48 stacks. Whack. Not too much has really changed with the meta with this patch. Oops, Sean dies. Who's on triple kill? I wish I could tell my team just only deny the Morgard. Oh, sniper got caught out. Pyro takes it. Just kill the Pyro. Just keep chasing it. The enemy team gets Serpent again. That's a dead Hammerer. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So in other words, the team that I'm picking is actually still just as strong as it was previously. Alright, we're not going to pick Ogre. Harry Poyo remains firmly loyal to Crisco. You better. Loyalty remains very high. Even as transfer market rumors start to swirl, they look unlikely to be shaken from their place on the team. If you see them as a long-term pillar for the roster, it may be best time to bring up contract renewal while trust is high. Yeah, but Harry Poyo is also cheap right now. How much am I paying for you? Finances. Look at that profit. Money. How much is Harry Poyo costing me right now? Yeah, only 42. Harry Poyo was cheap. That's amazing. Oh dear. Let's just keep getting rid of the same champs that I plan on getting rid of. I don't think I want to encounter Ninja. I think Ninja's just going to be too strong. They take Swordsman. I'm just going to take Pythoness and Monk. They take Sniper. I'm just gonna take Ogre. And... I mean, I can have a raise? Nope! What do you mean you want a raise? Or take Clown. We'll grab Lancer for the mid lane. Alright, let's see what this team does. I actually want to see how well Wiozna does in the mid lane, especially against the sniper. In theory, should do actually pretty good. How's the bottom lane going? I really want to see the Pythoness at its strongest. Oh, maybe prisoner support would be strong. I didn't think of that. What about prisoner support? Because prisoner support does AoE damage and hits hard initially. Does it need a lot of item support? We're gonna mouse over the ogre so we can see that they already have 22 stacks at a minute and a half. Wah! We're just gonna go ahead and speed this game up. Four items for the Pythoness. That's just a free serpent. Poyo's level 5, now has the ultimate. Poyo rushes over here, activates the ulti. It does a fair amount of damage to everybody, but the cool thing is you can easily pick up a whole bunch of support assists this way. I don't know, maybe Pythoness support is good enough. Amazing ultimate by both the Clown and the Pythoness, just absolutely nuking the entire enemy team. Awesome. Pythoness ability is just about up again. Yep, available for every team fight. The more cooldown reduction Hurry Puyo gets, the better it's gonna be. Oh my goodness, so much ability power. 409 right now. Has 0 creep score, but... Come on, Hurry Puyo, just... The moment you see the enemy, just activate your ultimate. Even more cooldown reduction. Awesome. Alright, gets to the team fight, because it's supposed to have a 25-second cooldown. Yeah, this is about, like, where the end of the game would be. So this would be... Okay, so it's a 20-second cooldown, and the entire team is just now at full. Let's look at that again. Doesn't really do damage, though. Yeah, it does, like, nothing. So I was hoping that I could use that to kind of just nuke the entire enemy team by going full ability power. But it does, like, nothing. Amazing healing. So let's just look at the ability one more time. Restores 30 plus 15% health to allies and 40 plus 15% of magic damage to enemies. Ultimate's nearly up again. Did she just fully heal the team? Yeah, Pythoness as support is pretty strong. Hurry Puyo, I guess goes 2-0-10 as the MVP as Pythoness. Hey, look at that healing. That's amazing. Alright, that's cute. Lancer draws attention after the buffs. Yeah, I think so. I think Lancer is solid in the laning phase. What? I know, right? Didn't do any damage, though. No Shadowmancer. No... Should I take the ninja? We'll take the ninja. What do I want to ban? Do I at least get to pay for this? No. No. Let's just get rid of Zhengxi. I'm gonna just first pick Ninja. I feel like Ninja's strong. Sniper, Archer, okay. Well, we're gonna take Gambler. Monk. Combos really well with a Ninja. Well, I could have also done Pythonist. Nah, we needed somebody strong like Monk. Top lane Lancer? Let's just try top lane Lancer. So I need a mid laner. We'll go with Vampire. Alrighty. Ninja. Oh my gosh, just two shots everything. Ninja is so strong right now. Ninja's already level 3. Ninja's clearing it so fast. Aw, Sean, you missed the ability. Alan's gonna die. He got taunted, but he needs to just start retreating back. Alright, Sean, time for you to show why Ninja's strong. Oops, I forgot to make it where Lancer actually stays in lane, but this will allow us to get the Serpent. Oh my goodness. Ninja just jumping in and assassinating the enemy. Ninja's gonna be able to do exactly what he's supposed to do, which just winning the early game. Ninja is so strong right now. Kill the archer. You got this. Tower dives. Sounds about right. Oh my goodness, just runs in, gets a couple of kills, and gets out. Oh, please. Oh, Sean, you missed. That sniper ulti just missing completely. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. We should be able to just close out the game here, right? Oh my gosh. 902 assassin? Ugh. Yeah, assassin's strong. Will do exactly what it needs to do against the ogre. Demon reacts to nerfs. Yeah, Demon was not really that good anyways. Alright, one more practice. What do I want to try? No ninja. No ogre. I honestly think you focus on protect the gunner. I also really like clown for how much it can burst. How about Gunner and Priest? Allows a lot of survivability. We're gonna go with Cavalry. I like Ice Mage. Genshi? I still need a top laner. I still feel like Hammerer is strong. It's just not as durable as he used to be, but I think Hammerer is still strong. Pretty good at wave clearing. Also good at initiating, if he decides to do so. So we actually got two ways to deny the engagement, and for us to also engage whenever we're ready, because Ice Mage knocks back, Hammerer knocks back, Cavalry charges forward, Gunner shoots whoever's nearby, and we can protect ourselves. So, like, we got a lot of protection. Attack damage, attack damage. Yep. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to change the tactics, and I told Sean to counter jungle again. Wah! Oh, Kuzan, get out of there. Woo! A successful gank at the center lane. Well done, Sean. And it wasn't really a gank, it was more of... Caught out of position! Hurry, Poyo! Secure the kill! Oh, the priest secures the kill! Ha ha ha! That's a deadly priest. Get him, Kuzan! Yes! Yes! No! Yes! Ha ha ha! Red team gets Serpent. Oh, darn it. That's a dead we owns now. That's a dead Jingxi. Oh, I should have gone 1-3-1, because Gunner's really good at split pushing. That's fine. Did they just spawn camp and just sit there underneath the towers waiting for the enemy to respawn so they could kill them again at the end? Oh my goodness. Lancer's strong in the top lane. Fan prediction. Crisco versus Havoc Court. We are expected to absolutely destroy them. We're currently 5-0 in the standings, and head-to-head, they actually currently have more wins against us, but it is ranked number 3 versus number 10, so I can see why the fans are predicting us to come out on top. Alrighty. Is there any changes in my feelings about the tier list? I don't think so. Maybe Pythoness is B tier. Well, I think the main thing is because Ogre's currently in the meta, or is currently the main focus of the meta. Pythoness is not that great. You can't just pick Pythoness without the enemy just taking Ogre. If you take Ogre, you can grab Pythoness just fine, I guess, but I feel like you're better off just taking Priest, you're better off just taking Monk, heck, you're better off taking Prisoner that doesn't heal. So I think Pythoness is definitely B tier. It can do what it should do, but they're just other champions, and why aren't you just picking them instead? Hunter just doesn't do damage. Hammerer, it still is okay at wave clearing, and he does what needs to be done, but I think Lancer is better? I don't know. I think Hammer still does what he needs to do against... Well, I don't know. Hammer kind of barely won, and now he has a lot less attack damage. So I don't know how good the Hammer is going to be against the Ogre. Well, actually, we know that if Ogre's fighting Hammer in the top lane, all Ogre has to do is build armor in order to defeat the Hammer. And right now, we're not in an AP meta. Executioner's not good. He's good at about picking enemies out, but he just feeds the Ogre. Most banned champions. Interesting. We're going to start off with Alan. Let Neeb get some a little bit of extra rest. Sean's at 42 skill shot accuracy. Let's go! The redemption arc. Sean will never miss anything ever again. I think we just go to picks and bans. Ah, excuse me. Are we still banning Shadowmancer? I feel like Shadowmancer's still strong. They have first pick. I'm going to try to leave both Shadowmancer and Ninja up. It's a little scary. How about... We're just going to ban Pole Warrior. Okay, get rid of Gunner. I'm going to get rid of Dual Blader. It's just, I want to keep all of my options open. They take Cavalry for their jungle. Well, I'm going to take Ninja, and I'm also going to take Ogre. Zhengxi, Sniper, Gambler. Do we take Monk? I'll take Monk. Monk also combos well with Ninja. We got a very hard engage team composition going right now. I want to take Ice Mage just because it's a comfort pick. But do I take Shadowmancer instead? No. Shadowmancer doesn't do as good at wave clearing, and I want to be able to wave clear and stun against the Sniper, who's definitely going into the mid. Or I take Lancer. Nah, we need ability power. Free win. All right. Sean can counter jungle against the cavalry just fine. He just does way too much damage. One for one split push. We have Ogre top, so always attempt and always join. counter jungle should go in our favor. We need the health, followed by defense. Yes, that is correct. Flat attack damage. Fantastic. Eyes are going to be on the ninja. Let's see if we can make something happen. Now, Sean is at 42% skill accuracy, so I am expecting them to actually start landing their skill shots. Go in and counter jungle. Or not. Ogre's already at 20 stacks at 46 seconds of the game. Sean, you need a counter jungle. Oh, Wiosna, it's gonna get stun. Oh, you need it all stun and slow and then run. Probably was still dead anyways. Well, that would have been the best course of action. Alan is getting caught out. Wiosna really needs to do a better job at judgment. Yes! Oh! Ogre definitely gonna chase that Pyromancer down. Who's on? Walking around the enemy. Crisco's gonna take that safely. I have my eyes still on Sean, but Ogre's gonna go ahead and head top and see if we can get some more farm. Sean! Oh, it's gonna kill the Pyro! Beautiful kill on the Pyro. Well done, Ninja. Very good pick off by the Ninja. Ninja's running around, seeing what else he can find. Alan is way too far forward. Ogre. Just trying to get more stacks. Just needs to stand inside the AoE. Just take that sweet, sweet damage. Hit me harder. I want to feel the pain. Sean actually goes straight in for that sniper. Boom. Secures the kill. Well done by Sean. Uh-oh, Wiosna getting caught out. No! Don't you dare die! Ultimate goes down. Oh. Jiangxi ulting. And then it's just going to retreat on out of there. Still a lot of damage that Zhang Shi does with the ultimate, but... Beautiful kill by Kuzan. Oh! That was a dead ninja. Kuzan taking a bunch of damage. 104, 105, 106, 107. Sniper! Absolutely destroyed. Oh, it's... Alright, Ninja's able to secure the serpent. Oh, Ninja! No, that's a dead ninja. Sean! Sean! Kuzan going in. Now 113 stats. Why is the AI not picking Ogre more? Pyromancer takes the top turret. Sean! Sean! I think the game is Heavy Rain that's a reference to. Oh, Zhang Shi just has no durability. Especially against the Frost Mage. Look at that. Building armor would be pretty good, except not great against the Ice Mage. Oh, Ninja! Doink, doink, doink. Oh, absolutely deleted. Sean doing everything that needs to be done right there. Run in, secure the kill, get out. And Alan does exactly what he does best and stayed behind so he could die. Ooh. Aw, Ninja goes down. Torpoyo standing in the wrong spot. Sniper. Oh, it's dealing way too much damage. Oh, but Kuzan is just walking to the enemy team. That's a big wave bottom lane. $152 stacked on Ogre. Ninja secures the kill. The enemy team decided to split up. Oh, it's a dead ninja. Please just get the kill. Alright, hurry, Poyo. Blue team gets Serpent because my team decided to just stand around and dance. Do you want to dance? Watch Hurry Poyo for a moment. Oh, Ninja's going right on in. What's next, Sean? More armor pen. Doink. Three-shotting the turret. Goodness, Sean took way too much damage there. Oh, Hurry Poyo's getting caught out. Oof. Cavalry actually really could have secured that kill right there, but the opposing team is actually tilted and is completely organized. It'll allow Free Morgard to hopefully close out the game. Sean just annihilates the Fire Mage. Oh my goodness. Didn't even stand a chance. Yes! Hurry Poyo is just doing exactly what they should do, attacking from afar. Carrying the team. Sean Tower dives right into the fountain. Alrighty. Hurry Poyo MVP, 11-0-5. Well done. Kuzan is getting tired. You're have to just assume they're still going to be just fine. I have first pick, so I'm allowed to just pick Ogre. I'm just going to get rid of Shadowmancer. I'm starting to think I don't need to ban Shadowmancer. I think Ninja is too strong. I'm just going to ban the Ninja. So we're just going to take Ogre. Sniper. And Monk. Ooh, they take Ice Mage. Cavalry? I could also take Clown. I think I want to take Cavalry. Cavalry's just really fast. That way we were able to protect. And also, Cavalry and Monk work really well with Sniper, especially since Sniper has a lot less speed now. So we just gotta decide our mid lane now. Weonsna still only has 27 skill shot accuracy. Now, Weonsna is good at last hitting, but it's not good at hitting skills. So I don't want them to be playing something like Magic Knight right now. Just honestly, Vampire is probably the best bet, because we did lose Ice Mage, and Pyromancer is not in a good spot right now. I also could consider Lancer. Lancer's an easy champ to use, but then we have nothing but attack damage, so I need some form of ability power. I don't know know if we win the early game. I think we still win against the early game. You know what? I'm going to gamble to say that we do. Always attempt, always join, poke, maintain distance, group up. And Sean is the only one that split pushes. Personal builds. I think Sniper... needs to go with the attack damage first. 80, then attack speed. Alrighty. Oh, Horipoyo is so slow. Sean immediately counter jungling. And we're actually going to be able to see the action of Ogre versus Lancer. Lancer's apparently supposed to be a counter pick. Oh, alright. I should have considered armor first. Sean steals another of the jungle. That's amazing. Ogre's not doing so hot. Whack. Sean, you need you to gank, man. Cavalry is so fast. Ooh. Big potential fight in the mid lane. Oh, Cavalry goes in. Let's use your ability. Kuzan is doing okay in the top lane. How are we doing stats-wise? 13. Yeah. Oh, Lancer hits way too hard. And then she clears out the entire wave. Kuzan going on in. Whack. Hits the Ice Mage. Swordsman is here. Are they gonna dive? Trading a Serpent for top lane. I honestly feel like that's a really good exchange. Oh, Cavalry, get the kill! Yes, Sean, I love you! Ryozna getting frozen by the Ice Mage. It's actually a favorable trade right there. How many stacks are we at? 36. Sean is rushing around. Such a fast Cavalry. Oh, Ryozna is getting ganged up on in the center. Yeah, Ogre. Alright, so Lancer's absolutely a strong pick against the Ogre. We're at 4 minutes and Ogre has 28 stacks right now. Alan gets level 5. Hurrypoyo is racing to the mid lane as quick as they can, but they're so slow. Oh my goodness, the entire team is all in one spot. Ogre rushing to the middle of the enemy, currently at 35, 36, 37, 40. Finally just now starting to get their stacks. Hurrypoyo is being protected by the Ogre. A very good trade. Short people problems. Oh, Sean! Don't you dare die! Oh, Sean gets out with a sliver of health, is currently at 31 HP. The entire enemy team is just dying. Not a single person is dead by Crisco. Oh my goodness. The only one alive is the Jiangxi, but it can't do anything. That is Morgard. The scaling team has the early game advantage. That's not right. Cruise on, just take the damage. Oh well. Good choice, getting out of there while they still can. Somebody's been making some new calls. Oh, the Lancer gets caught! Oh, Cavalry runs to the back! And Ogre follows suit. Alan calls out next turn's mid. Jiangxi's not the right champ to be playing against Ogre. Oh my goodness, that burst is real. Enemy team just keeps going in one at a time. They're so tilted right now. Sean ultis in order to kill. Get out, get out, get out. It's a scary ulti. They're just farming the enemy at their base. Oh, Alan finally dies. No big surprise. Oh, Sean's taking a lot of damage! Leo's not getting caught out. My team is trying to throw this game. I just want you to see how fast, with movement speed buffs, that this sniper moves. It's so slow. Yeah, hurry, Poyo, you're not the guy. Congratulations, you died. Oh, that cavalry ultimate allowing them all to just chase straight in. Cavalry getting a triple kill. That's an ace. The entire enemy team's dead. They can just close the game out. Oh, Cristo's been undefeated. That should not have turned around as close as it did. Can't be stopped. Weekly training report. Wiozna gets multiple stats. Kuzan gets multiple stats in positioning and judgment. Awesome. Hurry Poyo gets multiple stats in positioning and judgment. Sean is able to land skills a lot better. Alan gets a better judgment. Fans are warming up to Crisco. Fan sentiment is softening towards Crisco. Recent decisions and results have helped break through the frustration, and trust is beginning to recover. What do you mean beginning to recover? They're very satisfied. Crisco wins cleanly and pulls fans in. Yes. How are we doing on training? I want to make sure no one's getting stressed. Who's on? Just a little bit stressed. Give him a little bit of extra rest. Weekly meta-analysis reports. Ogre is the best at 71% win ratio top lane. Okay. Ogre is also the best support. The patch blade is pointing at Zareba's main card, the Hammerer. Crisco nears early playoff safety. Sits at 3, one step closer to secure playoff position. The danger now is acting like the job is already done. Low-ranked teams can close the gap fast if given the chance. Neebs come for pick. Fits the meta. Fantastic. A whole bunch of excellent news to hear. Yeah, rankings-wise, we're actually tied with the Atomic Annihilators. And we do still have a match against them in our schedule. So we can actually... Oh, no, we don't. No more games against the Atomic Annihilators. So, just Galactic Miners, Pulse Invaders, Mech Enforcers. Okay, so we can play against the top-ranked team. Weekly solo report, also Ogre. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the Ogre being nerfed right before. Fan prediction is all completely favoring the Galactic Miners. I don't understand, because we beat them last time. We're at 5-0. It's just their rating is better than ours. Sure. How are we doing financially? Really good. We're doing a lot better financially. The main thing I'm trying to get is just more fans. More fans means more merchandise. The Galactic Miners. This is our chance to secure our position. Zareba. Nah, we definitely need Kuzan in that top lane. Lancer beats Ogre top lane. I'm just gonna get rid of the Shadowmancer. There's still a lot of good picks. Let's get rid of the Knight. They first pick Archer. So if I take Ogre, I can also then take Ninja. They take Ice Mage. They take Gunner. We're going to take Gambler. My mid laner is just going to be Vampire. Did they take Fighter and Hammerer? Do we just take Priest? I think we just take Priest. I think Priest is just better. Allows us to win the bottom lane as well. Alrighty, so always attempt and join because we have the Ogre. Let's focus on ganking. I feel like Sean would do better ganking. Only Sean split push. And just attack damage, attack damage. Armor, armor, magic, armor, armor. I could get defense first. It does mean that Ogre's going to be weak against Ice Mage for a little bit. But the goal is for Ogre to take as many hits from the fighter as possible. In order to do that, we need as much armor as possible as quickly as possible. Cool. Game 1, Galactic Miners, rank 1 versus Crisco, rank 3. Crisco is on a, oh shoot, a 6-game winning streak? Now, Ninja is in a very strong position, hitting really hard. Early gank against Weones? Nah. Gunner's just going to be running in. That's going to be that. Ninja whacking the fighter once. Ganking top again. Aw. Oh, Hurry Poyo almost secures the kill. Oh, Alan's gonna die. Priest! Hurry Poyo, you just need to get out of there. Nope, Hurry Poyo's gonna die. Way overextended. Yes! Oh, Sean, I love you! Nope, you missed your ability. And they're at the tower. Just get out. Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to scratch my microphone. Gunner is building attack speed. I mean, I build attack speed first on Gunner. Gunner being able to run and attack really fast is just nice. Ninja just wants to hit his abilities really hard. Oh my goodness, really? It just needed one more hit. Ninja receiving the proper heals. Everybody's actually here. Yes! Well done, Sean, securing another kill. Let's see how Ogre's doing stats-wise. Currently at 28 stacks. Actually not doing as well as I'd like Ogre to. Whack. You got this, Kuzan. Whack. Oh! Whack. Whack. Yes! Kill! To kill! Aw, shame. Hammerer without any damage hits just really hard. Oh, and then Vampire's allowed to escape thanks to the hammer. Oh, the enemy team does have that strong disengage composition I was talking about. The only thing is Fighter's... I mean, Fighter's pretty good for what needs to be done. Ninja going right on in. Weozna swiping the kill. How good is... Oh, and Sean secures it. Oh, Sean, don't walk through the turret like that. Why would you walk through the turret like that? Oh, please destroy that hammer. Thank goodness. Alright, that's one less member on the enemy team. Kill that fighter. Alan, the support, secures the kill. Oh, the enemy team's gonna take Serpent. Oh, no. Alan hitting level 5 is now able to start supporting the entire allied team so much better. Oh no, Alan! You overstayed your welcome! Team Crisco decides to split up. Why would you do that? I am expecting great things. Sean. Oh, this just deletes the archer. Another turret. Ninja carry. A priest supporting the ninja. Ninja, just get in there. Start killing them. You can delete them. You have the delete key. It belongs. All right, there we go. Ogre's only at 63 stacks. Ogre's finally at 93 stacks. Oh, Sean, don't die! Oh, that's a dead ninja. Oh, that's so many free stats for Kuzan. Kuzan, rotate back in there. What do you think you're doing? You're not helping anybody. There you go. Free stacks! Beautiful. He just got 120 stacks in that entire exchange. That was probably the worst possible fight that could have ever been. But it still had its benefits, such as Kuzan now has a ton more HP. That is another turret that's about to get destroyed in the bottom lane. Red team now has Morgard. No, hurry, Mario! Aw, Archer gets away. I was gonna say that wouldn't have gotten away if the ninja was there, but they really were focusing on Serpent. They have to destroy this minion wave. We actually lost 3 turrets due to 1 mega wave in the bot lane. Kuzan is gonna be tanking for the entire team. Get him! Yes! Woo! Oh, Ice Mage got deleted. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Oh, Archer barely gets out. Very much closes out the game. Ninja's just really strong right now. Wins the early game. That's all we need to win the early game, and then we have 2 champs that scale in the late game, and then we just have a regular attack carry and a support to keep everybody alive. Oh, goodness. Get rid of the Shadowmancer. Get rid of... I mean, I don't know what I want to get rid of at this point. We're gonna keep Ninja open, because if they ban Ogre, we're just taking Ninja. I think we just get rid of Knight. I really don't want to be fighting against it. And we're gonna just first pick Ogre. They take Archer, that's good for us. They take Clown. We're gonna take the Ninja. We're gonna take the Monk. They take Ice Mage, which means we get to take Vampire for the mid lane. And... oh, Gambler. I completely forgot about my carry. Alrighty. We're to counter jungle. That's just a win. Alright. Game 2, Galactic Miners versus Crisco. 1-0. actually get to see Berserker in the top lane. I don't think Berserker's the right champ. Because he attacks fast, and unfortunately his damage is low, so... Oh, no! We always not... Get out! You got this, Ninja. Just solo the enemy. Solo the enemy team. Aw, missed. Berserker? Oh, nearly goes down. Never mind, he's gonna go down. Oh, he doesn't because of the minion body block. And Berserker's just too fast. Well played by their Berserker. Ninja! Counter jungling, level 3. Oh, but the clown is not gonna be punished. Just ganks instead. Ogre's only at 19 stacks. I will say the AI is doing a better job at picking champs against Ogre. Oh, that is a beautiful kill by Sean. Her Pollo's dead. He walked way too far forward. Just whack. Ogre hits too hard. Whack. Ellen! Oh, please tell me. Oh, Sean was trying to counter jungle there. Ogre barely takes any damage. No, hurry, Pollo! That's not how you dodge that. Oh, I was about to say Sean's looking for an assassination, but just jumps under the turret. That was dumb. 3v5, the enemy's actually going to be allowed to take Morguard here. Luckily, in the early game, Morguard is too slow. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Never mind. The enemy team's just gonna die. Ogre's already up to 100 stacks. Ogre takes no damage. No! Kuzan! Turn around, get back in there! That is a massive shame. But he did gain nearly a... He gained 60 stacks there. It's 360 additional health. No. 60 times 6... Yeah, 360 additional health. That's a free item's worth right there. Ogre versus Cavalry, and Ogre's actually holding his own against a buffed up minion wave. Yes! Oh, Sean! Winonzo, what are you doing? It's just gonna die. Wow. The enemies no longer has Morgard. Oddly enough, Ninja did not get enough of an early game snowball. Wait, what just happened there? 5A. What happened here? Oh, that's... okay. I'm on the same page now. He's just... For some reason, I saw the archer was dead. Like, wait! Did Alan just kill the archer? I was gonna be... confused, but proud? Oh my goodness, so many free stacks. Devastation! Come on, go for get the penta! Oh, it was too slow! He got all 5 though. Devastation! Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah! Minions! Take the top lane. And our Ogre now has max armor that he's going to be getting. Well, he's still got 2 more levels, technically, so he'll get a little extra armor, but he's going to get more health regen. Oh, that's a dead Ice Mage. Extra stats for the Ogre. Yeah! That's a kill for Hurry Pollo. That's really good. Clown is building the wrong items. Crit does nothing. Attack speed and crit does nothing on Clown. So their Clown is very much underpowered, and it's only going to make my Ogre even stronger. Which saddens me. The only real stat they're gaining out of that is, I mean, they're getting a little bit from the attack speed. Only a little bit, though. But, it's mostly just the move speed. Oh, Sean, you're not the guy. You can't solo the entire enemy team. Kuzan, you need to protect Hurry Pollo. Or don't. See if I care. It's a bunch of free stacks that Kuzan just got on the Ogre. 179. Oh, Alan lives, but just barely. The entire enemy team's now going to be taking more guard. This could be bad. Oh, but the initiation starts off on the archer. Sean immediately goes in, but gets caught out. Hurry Pollo's in the good spot.
Dual takedown.
2 for 4 in the favor of Crisco. This game is so even right now. However, Kuzan just isn't dying anymore. 0-0-10. Oh, take Serpent. Oh, that's a dead ninja. Ogre could just be permanently pushing the middle lane. I'm proud of my team for sticking together. Yep, because Ninja can just spawn on in. Oh, Sean. Ninja hits hard, but the enemy team actually does a good job at stopping the ninja in their tracks. Oh, hurry, boy! Oh! Don't you dare die. Ninja goes in! Oh, it gets obliterated by the fountain. Yep, that's just what Ninja does. Jumps into the middle of the enemy team and dies. Probably on this team composition, I should just have Ninja go full attack damage, because Ninja's just gonna die anyways. The whole purpose is for Vampire and Ogre to carry. Vampire has 120 stacks. Ogre's literally unkillable right now. Ogre, just go in there. Kuzan just needs to go in there. Oh, Hurry actually did a really good job there. Yeah, Kuzan officially heals faster than he takes damage. The enemy team has to gang up on him in order for something to actually happen. And now he takes no ability power damage. He's building that magic resist. So now even Ice Mage can't kill him. Oh, this game is going on for too long. Ninja's just dying over and over and over again. At this point, everybody is getting to their full item builds. Ogre's almost at 400 stacks! No, Herboyo! Yes! 400 stacks, let's go. Yes! Yeah! Oh! Accidentally killed the clown. Yes, Sean! Oh my goodness. My 2 carries! They're dead! Winonza is kind of just doing nothing. Winonza's just doing nothing. Well, I guess that's that. The enemy's team's gonna do nothing now. So this is a 4v5 fight. Kuzan has 450 stacks. That's a dead ninja. Ogre officially takes no damage. Keep going in. Just go in. He has 6,000 health. That's a dead ninja. Ninja lives? Vampire's doing absolutely nothing. We're just gonna speed up this game. Did we really lose because of a game bug? There's no reason we should have lost that. We should have won that last game. Health, and then more attack damage. That way, Sean, when he starts getting to the point where it's going to be all about team fights, can get more health. Yep. Alright, this'll do. Alrighty, well, let's see if the game decides that we should just die to some random BS. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a drink. Yet? Nope, no deaths. Yeah, nothing's happening there. Ice Mage is a pretty solid pick. So is the Cavalry, actually, against Ninja. I'm only just now realizing it, so... Oh, but Ninja's able to sneak in the kill. Beautiful. Early Serpent. Oh, Alan. That's a dead top turret, too. Oh, the ninja kill. And he just walks on out. Oh, it's beautiful. Alan, what are you doing? Yeah, it's a dead support. And with that, Ogre just gained like 100 stacks. I am not upset with that death. So we still gained something out of all that. About another 100 stacks for the Ogre. Alright, that's health on the ninja. So hopefully Ninja's gonna do a little better job about being able to survive. Who's on? Get in there! You got 200 stacks at 6 minutes. Just get in there. They got the turret. Good call. Time to get out. And the buff is gone. Alan's gonna die again. Oh, that's a dead Hurry Pollo. Alright, well, Ninja's doing better at staying alive. Thanks to that bonus health we're getting, but he's also not able to execute the enemy as easily. But staying alive also means less kills for the enemy. More kills for the Empire!
Dual Takedown.
Oh,
Takedown.
Lancer securing all the kills. Kuzan, you're an idiot. Oh well, at least the enemy did not get more guard, but... Kuzan, you better get in there. Winonza's just in the wrong spot. That Lancer is not dying. Alright, that's a dead Ice Mage. Kill the Archer! Oh, hurry, Poyo, you're the best. The team is appropriately going to clear minion waves, because... Ooh, that almost got destroyed. There we go, another kill. Just take more guard. Okuzan says, we can end. Push through mid. Oh, but not if you miss your skill shots like that, Sean. Oh, they absolutely can end this. Oh, well done. Oh, please just close the game. That was way more stressful than it should have been. That second game should not have been a loss. Do we get more fans? Oh, please tell me we get more fans. I need to sell more merch. Dang, Rogue Exiles just mixed Enforcers was actually rough for the game to process. Increase your team's fan counts every week for a full month. Oh, achievement get. 7-game win streak. Hunter anchors the meta? Picked 91% with a 55% win ratio? I don't see it. Ogre is a hidden win rate card for top. Crazy. I didn't know that was happening. Seraph is still in decline. And Mark Z is also in decline. Alan gets +1 in positioning. Sean is quickly actually turning into our first main core player. He's got the best stats. Sean leads the growths at +4. We're still ranked 3. I could tie for second right now. I have to go 2-0. I mean, the fact that, well, maybe they're not as strong. I thought they were better. They're clearly not that good. No, they've actually got really good stats. Yeah, they've got BM Kibler. We're one of their main rival teams. Poyo is actually picking up a decent amount of fans, currently at 124 fans. Alan is also doing better on fan count. I could just consider more merch. Facilities. Yearly revenue. The glasses have been the best. Oh wait, no, the chair has been. Already gotten 90K. So it's paid off the development cost, but it still hasn't paid off how much it costs to actually make the chairs. So right now, like, all of my merchandise still cost me more than the amount of money I've made. By a lot. Prize money is actually now expected to be about 250K. Ogre actually is only ranked 7 despite not receiving nerfs? But is that 99% pick bans? Is banned half the time, though. The thing is I'm thinking Kuzan is really better fit to be a support with this low aggression. The higher the stat, the more risk the player takes in their actions. But it also seems that the closer they stand towards the enemy. So I would want Kuzan to be a support like Priest or Pythoness. And then Neeb has super high aggression. And Neeb honestly would be better as a top laner. Because then they would be more likely to actually go into the face of the enemy and tank as I need them to. Right? Man, I wish Neeb was just better. I need Neeb to learn top lane as much as possible, as quickly as possible. They actually would be better in the opposite roles. Alright, I want to play more games, like a lot, but it's very late. So, meta-wise, pretty much exactly what we're seeing here. Archer is very strong, but it's weak against Ogre. It just feeds the Ogre too many stacks. Ninja is insanely strong in the early game, but it seems to just taper off and is not as strong in the late game, which is interesting. So it's really cool that Ninja has turned heavily so into a champion that's really strong, you know, that as I was just describing, really strong early, weak in the late, and is intended to just win the early game. But it also makes it to where we don't lose, technically won't lose in the early game, because if we're winning the early game fights, then we just need to make sure that we don't mess up in the mid game. And right now, with the team composition that I commonly pick with Ogre and Heck with Vampire, we really shouldn't lose any late game fights. I don't think Shadowmancer is S tier. I think Shadowmancer is technically just A tier. But in theory, Shadowmancer is very strong against Ogre. Yeah, I'm still saying this is my entire tier list. We are expected to lose a lot of money. What's costing me the most? Well, it was merchandise production is what cost me the most. So right now it really just comes down to salaries. Pengu, I think, is doing absolutely nothing for me, right? $37K. Termination fee. The termination fee equals the total remaining salary for the contract period. Is Pengu even getting me any stats? I don't think so. It's gonna cost me the same amount regardless. If he's gonna cost me the same amount regardless, I don't... We might as well just have him pretend to make us money. Which is what I am having him do. He's only made me $41. That's still more money than, How many fans does he have? 237. Alan is still one of the top-ranked players. Yeah, we can tie for second. I am happy about this turnaround we had. We should not have lost that other game. Oh, we should have had a solid second place right now. I'm not mad. We're fine. It's fine. I'm just surprised Ogre's not performing as well as it is. Actually, I'm not surprised. They're building Ogre with attack speed. What am I even saying? Got a whole bunch of plants. Kuzan's been MVP 9 times. He's almost been the top MVP player. Most kills is Sean, our jungler, at 150. Ooh. Sean, I'm proud of you, man. Alright, I don't think there's too much else for me to just look at. Just... That's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and save. Alrighty. It's one of those, I don't want to end it there. And I do want to play the 2 more games to get to the patch notes. But I stayed up way too late last night. I stayed up just as late tonight. And I am exhausted. I need to get some sleep. I do have tomorrow off, so I do plan on playing more Teamfight Manager 2 as soon as I take care of other important bits that I gotta take care of. That's a cool looking champ. Is that the Taoist? That had to have been a Taoist. So, thank you so much for tuning on in. It's been going well, but we've been lucky that the game just hasn't been nerfing Ogre. And maybe it's trying to just buff champs that counter it? I guess? Anywho, I can continue to say the things that I wish this game had slightly differently, but it's time to go to bed. Good night, everybody. Relax, and have a good one.